I don't know how far all of this will continue going.
War is literally the worst thing that can happen to this world.
When everyone is trying to stay ahead of the rest, it's impossible.
Right.
KGB gave us info that the Americans, Brits, and Germans have created a stimulant that can keep their soldiers awake for days.
Why would they do that?
The reason is so they can stay awake for longer, which is very useful in the war.
Are we also now going to make our own?
Yeah, the Germans have apparently made something like a methamphetamine, which is called Pervitin, while the Americans and the Brits dose their soldiers with amphetamine benzedrine.
How much does that keep the soldiers more active for?
For another day after that, it's not so effective.
Are you going to be able to create this?
We have already created it.
Oh, really? How was it made?
This is confidential information, but it's probably times stronger than what the Western sphere has ever built.
That doesn't sound reassuring at all.
It isn't meant to be reassuring, it's meant to be effective.
Effective at what cost, though?
That's exactly the part nobody wants to talk about openly.
Are there side effects?
There are always side effects. The question is whether they appear during combat or after.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
I know. But this is how military research works when time becomes more valuable than people.
So what makes this one different from the others?
The others are stimulants. They push the body harder than it wants to go. This one doesn't just stimulate, it suppresses the need to stop.
Suppresses how?
Hunger, fatigue, hesitation, even fear to some extent.
That sounds like you're describing a machine, not a human.
That comparison has already been made internally.
And you're okay with working on something like this?
It's for the glory of my country.
Were you forced into this?
No, but once you are assigned, you don't really get to decline either.
So where is all of this happening?
In a research facility underground, but I can't tell you any more information.
Is that where you are now?
Not exactly, but I've been going there more frequently.
And what do you actually do there?
I observe, document, analyze patterns, and make sure results stay consistent.
You're avoiding something.
I'm choosing my words carefully.
That scares me more than if you were honest.
Honesty is dangerous when things are unfinished.
Are people already using this?
We haven't tested the gas yet, but we will soon begin to.
So it's a gas?
You are not supposed to know.
Who will it be tested on, though?
Volunteers from the prisons?
Prisoner volunteers?
Officially, yes.
And unofficially?
That's where things become complicated. These people will be rewarded freedom if they survive the 15-day mark.
There is no way someone can survive 15 days without sleep. No one would risk their life for this.
They are doing it for the love of our country.
I'm not so sure about this. I don't like you being involved in these things.
Neither do I. But this race isn't slowing down and we have to win. All of the most powerful powers have done similar things. We can't be the only moralists. The tests on animals were very promising. So it's time for the real experiment. Comrade Stalin will be very impressed with our work.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself.
Maybe.
I wish you weren't involved in this.
Neither do I, but it's already in motion.
So the first day already happened?
Yes, and it didn't unfold the way people imagine when they hear the word experiment.
Then tell me how it actually was.
It was one room. A single enclosed chamber designed to hold all 5 of them together.
Together?
Yes, one shared space built entirely underground.
Were there windows?
No windows, no clocks, no visible vents and ceiling panels that blended in.
And that's where the gas comes from?
Exactly. The ceiling housed the dispersal system, layered so the gas mixed evenly without drafts.
Did they know that?
They were told the air would be regulated, not how.
What about oxygen?
Oxygen levels are constantly monitored and adjustable from the control room.
What was inside the room?
5 identical metal beds bolted to the floor along the walls, evenly spaced.
No privacy at all?
None. A single toilet unit behind a waist-high divider and a shared sink with running water.
Did you give them food?
Dried rations stacked in sealed containers, enough calories for 15 days if rationed correctly.
So they had to manage that themselves?
Yes, consumption patterns were part of the observation.
Were there cameras?
4, mounted high in each corner, overlapping angles so no area was ever unobserved.
And microphones?
They are embedded in the walls.
How did they bring the prisoners in?
One by one, escorted in silence.
How big was the door?
Large, reinforced steel, sealed externally once closed, no internal controls.
What were you doing all of this time?
I was behind thick observation glass in the control room, surrounded by monitors and data streams.
When did the actual test begin?
Not immediately. The first phase was baseline observation for several hours.
What did that involve?
Heart rates, posture, speech cadence. We had to make sure they were healthy.
What happened when they got inside?
One man naturally took the role of organizer. Another withdrew. 2 followed.
They already created a hierarchy?
Humans don't need much time when confined.
And the gas?
It was introduced gradually.
No warning?
Only a light shift overhead to indicate the next phase had begun.
Was the effect immediate?
It's still early to say. The real results come after day 2 and 3. But still, they weren't yawning, slowing speech, or sleeping.
That's a good sign.
That's what everyone said quietly while staring at the screens.
What did the prisoners say?
One commented that time felt stretched. Another said his thoughts felt unusually sharp.
Any panic?
Not yet. The first day remained calm, almost cooperative.
And at the end of the day?
The lights dimmed to simulate night, but none of them went to sleep.
None?
Not even briefly.
What did the researchers say?
The first day was labeled stable and went as expected.
Will you tell me what happens next?
If everything goes smoothly, I will. but I will be pretty busy, so not that often. We really have to monitor everything up close, especially after day 3. Every bit of detail would go a long way, so we need to be sharp.
All right, I wish you good luck and good results. You said you wouldn't be able to text much, but I really want to know.
I wasn't sure I should, but I think you need to hear this.
That doesn't sound good.
Day 4 passed, and the room doesn't feel like an experiment anymore.
What does it feel like then?
Like something closed in on itself and started turning inward.
What changed?
Their behavior shifted slowly at first. Not dramatic, just subtle cracks.
Cracks how?
They stopped pacing, stopped arguing over food, stopped asking about time.
Explain.
They started sitting closer together without realizing it, talking for hours.
About what?
Not about escape or anger anymore, but about things they had buried.
Like what?
War memories. Things they had never said out loud before.
Fred?
One of them talked about his first deployment, how his unit was ambushed at night.
Go on.
He said the radio kept cutting out and they didn't know if backup was coming. He watched his closest friend get blown up while trying to drag someone else to cover.
That's horrible.
He said the worst part wasn't watching him die, but realizing later he never learned how to live without him.
Did the others react?
They listened, completely still, like they were afraid to breathe. Another man started talking about letters from home.
Letters?
He found out after returning that his wife had been seeing someone else the entire time.
While he was deployed?
Yes, and the part that broke him was that she used the same phrases from his letters when she confessed.
That's cruel.
He said that's when he stopped sleeping even before the experiment.
Were they crying?
Some did, but all of their emotions were sharpened.
That doesn't sound like prisoners anymore.
That's exactly what scared us.
What did the researchers say?
They documented increased verbal output and emotional openness as positive indicators.
Positive.
Yes, they said suppression of fear also removes inhibition.
That's not how humans are supposed to work.
I know.
Did anyone try to sleep?
They lay down sometimes, but their eyes stayed open. It's very disturbing, especially during the night shifts. Something else happened that same night.
What?
One of the men stood up while the others were talking and walked towards the wall, where the microphones are embedded.
Did he know?
He shouldn't have. They were hidden.
What did he do?
He leaned in close and started whispering.
Whispering what?
At first it sounded like fragments, numbers, names, dates.
Joking with you?
Not entirely. Some of them matched things from his service record.
That's unsettling.
Then his voice changed.
Changed how?
Slower, flatter, like he was reciting something memorized.
Reciting what?
He said things like, "You are listening now, you always were."
Fred?
He thanked us for keeping him awake and giving him the best.
The best?
I think he was talking about the gas.
They are addicted to it?
I think that's what has happened.
Did you stop the test?
I'm not responsible for taking that decision.
Why not?
Because there are people above me.
What happened after?
He stepped back, lay down, and joined the conversation again like nothing occurred.
Fred, this is going too far.
I agree, but day 4 ended labeled productive.
Are you really safe?
As long as there is a wall between us. But sometimes it feels like they're speaking to us too.
Promise me you'll stop if it gets worse.
I don't think stopping is an option anymore.
Fred?
I'll try to keep you updated if I'm allowed to.
You disappeared completely again.
I know, I didn't have a way to reach anyone.
What do you mean you didn't have a way?
Day 10 started after something went very wrong on day 9.
Wrong how?
The entire underground facility lost electricity.
Just like that?
Yes, not just us, the whole region went dark.
How is that even possible?
A major transformer station above ground failed after a storm.
So everything stopped working?
Everything. Lights, cameras, ventilation controls, monitoring systems.
Including their room?
Including their room.
Alex, that's terrifying.
We had emergency protocols, but they were limited.
Limited how?
Backup power only supported life support systems, not surveillance or recording.
So you couldn't see them. For how long?
Over a full day.
Fred.
The room went completely dark.
What about the gas?
The dispersal system shut down automatically, but whatever was already in the air stayed there.
So they were alone in the dark?
Yes, 5 men awake for days, suddenly without light or guidance.
What happened?
They started freaking out.
Were they shouting?
Nonsense at first, fragments of sentences, then screaming.
Screaming?
One of them screamed for hours, until his voice broke completely. I only had to go down and check on them every once in a while. The rest of the team were mobilized to fix the electricity problem. I carried a gas lamp and went down the facility.
Alone in the dark? Could you see them?
There was no light from inside, so nothing was visible.
Then how could you tell?
I was listening. Bodies hitting the walls, crawling, collapsing, and hitting.
That sounds inhuman.
They were hyperactive in bursts, then suddenly still.
Still how?
Lying on the floor, tangled together or apart, breathing fast.
Did you ever go back again?
Several times during the blackout, I couldn't leave them without surveillance.
And every time was worse?
Yes.
What was the last time like?
The last time I went down, there were no sounds at all.
None?
A total contrast to the last time when they were screaming and grieving.
Alex, that's not okay.
I couldn't confirm anything.
Why didn't you go inside?
The door requires power to unlock. On day 10, the electricity finally came back, and the systems rebooted one by one.
What did you see?
My shift ended just before the electricity came back, so I don't have more information. I'm coming back tomorrow, and I will learn if the experiment has continued.
There is no way it would continue after this?
If all of them are alive and well, it should. We are already on day 10, and excluding the little fail, everything has been moving as expected.
But I have a feeling that this is useless after day 3.
What could you possibly know?
I understand you are trying to get ahead of the Americans and the Germans, but clearly the norm is 3 days. I don't think you can trust giving guns to these men after what they went through.
Look now. These men were gone before they even went inside. You can look at them as pawns on a chessboard.
What would their families think after they find out?
You mean after their families find out that their relatives voluntarily decided to risk their lives for the goodwill of the country?
Is that how you're going to put it?
Trust me, everything is going to be all right.
You have to tell me what is going on.
Can you please stop talking about this and forget about it?
What does that mean? Is everything all right?
That information is classified.
I need to know, because one of the people you put there was my father.
The entire project is closed, completely shut down, sealed off like it never existed.
How can they just close something like that?
They didn't explain anything. Access was revoked. Names removed from records. Even my clearance no longer works.
That fast?
It's not that important. Just a little fail.
Little fail? And you expect me to accept that when my father was in that room?
No? I'm sorry, but I didn't know your father was there.
Then tell me the truth.
When the power came back and the systems rebooted, my comrades went inside the experiment room.
And?
They found all 5 of them dead.
There is no way.
Please stay calm. I wasn't there when it happened, but I read the internal medical summary before it disappeared.
What did it say?
Officially, organ failure caused by prolonged exposure, exhaustion, dehydration.
And unofficially?
The injuries didn't match that explanation.
What injuries?
Extensive bite wounds, torn tissue, blood loss.
Are you saying they attacked each other?
Not attacked, not like violence you understand.
Then explain it to me.
They had no fear response, no pain response, no sleep, no sense of time.
That doesn't make it more clear.
Hunger combined with sleeplessness changes the brain first, then the body follows.
You're dancing around it.
They began biting themselves before they turned on each other.
Fred, stop.
I'm telling you because you asked for the truth.
My father would never do something like that.
Under normal conditions, neither would any of them.
Then why?
Because the gas removed restraint but left instinct.
So you're saying they ate each other?
The evidence suggests it escalated to that.
Oh my God.
When the doctors saw the room, they had to end the experiment.
And that's why everything was shut down?
Yes, because what remained couldn't be classified as a success or a failure.
And what happens with my father?
He didn't die as a criminal, but as a country lover, and will be part of history as a brave man.
Will I ever see him again?
I can't give you that information now, but most likely no. I've been reassigned and instructed never to speak about it again. Please never tell anyone that I shared this with you.
Would that put you in danger?
Yes.
Then why are you telling me this?
Because you might need to close this chapter and move on.